Hello, Georgetta Gankars here, and I just want to show you how we're going to be using primary colors and how we're going to start an abstraction. So I have my yellow here, I have my CAD yellow, I have my primary red, and I have an ultramarine blue. And I'm just going to do this on watercolor paper, and I'm just going to show you how you can start an abstraction again, a little bit faster. It's just a practice that I have students to do before we start regular abstractions in class, just to learn a little bit about how we can start. You can do it with the brush or the palette knife, but I would like you to try the palette knife this time. So we're just going to load up our color, and what we're going to do is we're just going to put this going across the canvas in no particular order. And in another video I talk to students about the different ways that you can apply the paint with the palette knife. We're not really covering that in this video, but I kind of just have yellow on. And again, this is just a demo, and I'm not really going to clean my knife. I'm going to pick up some reds here, and I'm going to put the reds, just got them going in between. It doesn't really matter which way you put them. Okay, and maybe we'll put some reds here, and then we have some other reds here. And this is kind of thick, as you can see. I'm just putting it on. Okay, and now I'm going to take my palette knife, I'm going to clean it off, and I'm going to pick up my ultramarine blue. And you could play with some of the textures that I taught you before, as far as picking it up and putting it down. See, I'm making these like little tiny squares with them. Picking them up, dragging them. You might do that here. Even put them on top of the blues if you want. Layer them on top of the blues. Here I didn't clean my knife that well. Okay. And I'm going to clean my knife, and then I'm going to pick up maybe another color. Or why not? Grab some turquoise blue. Just give it a little punch. I'm going to take my turquoise blue, and I'm going to put it on top of some of the yellows. And on some negative spaces. I'm not really thinking about where I'm putting it. I'm just lying it on top. Okay? And I can turn it around if I want. And now I'm going to put some more. I think I need some more yellow. And use a little bit more yellow, just to make it a little bit brighter. I mean, you don't have to. It's your painting. It depends on if you want to put yellow. Some students like putting white. Just use the colors you like. And you're going to do this, again, on a little small piece of watercolor paper, just to practice. You could do these little strokes. When I was showing students how to do them separately, you don't have to. See how you can make these little lines with the knife? Right? Okay, now you're going to clean your knife off. You're going to get a large knife, and you're just going to scrape across. And we're going to do that right now. And hold it up, and you want to make sure that you're wiping this beautiful paint off. I use baby wipes when I'm using the knife, once I wipe it off to get it clean again. The regular hand wipes. And again, you see what's happening here. So you want to try that. You can also do it in the opposite direction, going down. And then you can start layering on top of this. So you can put like 5 or 6 colors on top of this as you want. And I'll show you an example. So I'm using my whites. Use a regular towel to clean this off. And you could put colors on top of here. But if you're doing that, you can do it with a brush or a smaller knife. I stick with the knife at this point, and I'll show you. Take some yellow, and I might put it on top of this blue here. I might drag it across here again, drag it across here. I'm going to pick up some red, drag it across the bottom, pick up some more red, drag it across here. Okay, so you can layer on top. You can even go down if you want. And then you just take your large knife again, and you have to put it up against a flat surface, and you just scrape it out. And the more you do that, the colors are starting to really build up. So it's something that you want to try. In classes, we do layers, we work with gel mediums, we work with mixed mediums in the class, and we do large, canvases. We also do smaller ones like this, but I show you how to build up, and we can have like about 20 or 30 layers on this painting, where you keep building up and you have more texture. We work with transfers underneath. I work with wax. We can do this in oils, acrylics, watercolors, gouache works well. We do combinations of pen and ink, so hopefully you join me in one of my classes. This is just like a 2-second demo, where you can see the textures, but I'll come back and I'll show you later how it's going to look if we really build this up. I'll do it on a larger canvas, and you can have a really, really amazing thick textured canvas where you're seeing all the layers come through. They look amazing and transparent in less than half of an hour. That I can guarantee you. Okay, so look forward to seeing you again. Thank you for joining me in this short video. See you later. Ciao.